Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm your bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed.
Not for a year, but ever and a day. The radio and the telephone and the movies that we know may just be passing fancy, and in time may go by. Oh my dear, our love is here to stay. Not for a year, but ever and a day. Passing fancy, and in time may go by. Oh my dear, our love is here to stay. Not for a year, but ever and a day. In time the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble. They're only made of clay, but our love is here. Our love is here.
I'm Cognac Wellerlane. We're here at the National Meningitis Association. Give the kids a shot. And I'm here with another supporter. He's going to introduce himself to the camera. Introduce yourself, darling.
Hi, I'm Stewart Lane, and a big supporter of the meningitis vaccine plan.
How did you find out about this organization?
Well, I'm very good friends with Sarah Galloway, and she introduced me to it, well, several years ago. It must be 6 years by now. And I've been here ever since supporting this organization. A very fine organization it is. I've got an American in Paris, just opened up at the Palace Theater. Huge hit. So happy about that. Well, tomorrow the Tony nominations come out, and we expect to get a lot. The reviews have been glowing. Got a great cast.
So you're expecting a Tony nomination?
I think we're in good shape for a nomination.
How exciting!
Oh yes, it's very exciting. I also have a show running called A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder, which won the Tony last year.
And what better way to come here to support this wonderful organization
Yes.
and to be a part of this? Now, do you know anything about meningitis and how it affects all these, mostly young people?
Mostly teenagers and older, I believe.
Anyone that's, their resistance is kind of low. So we're here to bring awareness and to battle it, right?
That's right.
How many years have you been coming to the Meningitis Association?
Oh, it's got to be 5 or 6 years now. At
That
least.
long?
Yes, at least.
Well, I'm so glad that you're here, and I'm so glad that you're a big supporter. But I want you to tell my audience where we can go to find out more information about your productions in New York, in the theater. Do you have a website?
What's that?
Do you have a website?
Oh yeah, I'm actually Mr. Broadway. MRBroadway.com. That's me.
MrBroadway.com. I love it. I love it. Well, let's toast to ending this horrible disease. We'll be back in a moment with more interviews coming up. Keep watching right here at the National Meningitis Association. Give the kids a shot at the Pierre Hotel. Big champagne kisses.
Bye-bye.
Darlings, I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Pierre Hotel for a very special event. It's all about the National Meningitis Association. Give the kids a shot. And I'm here with Jim Luce from the Luce Foundation, and he's a big supporter. Tell my audience how many years you've been coming. How many years have you been coming to this event?
Fourth. I understand they've had 7, and this is my 4th event. So I'm very, very happy to be here. Good friends with Sarah Herbert Galloway and Lynn. And
is that how you found out about? Tell my audience how you found out about this organization.
Yes, Sarah invited me 4 years ago, and I was not very familiar with meningitis, and I came and I just heard how horrible it was and how easy it is to avoid it. And so my hobby is writing for the Huffington Post, and I began to write about how every kid should be vaccinated, including my own, because this is ridiculous. Why should you die from something you don't need to? The kids
stupid.
Vaccinated, absolutely. It's stupid.
It really is. If there's a vaccination to prevent it, why not?
Absolutely.
That's why I'm here, to bring awareness, to let people know that you don't have to die from this. How old are your children?
My kid is now 21. I adopted him when he's 10 months old. And definitely about a decade ago, we got him his meningitis vaccine because I don't want him to go off to a Boy Scout camp or high school field trip or whatever and come home sick and lose him the next day. And that's what happens to these kids, and they just have to be vaccinated.
These kids are so silly. They don't think anything's going to happen to them. They think they could share everything. They think they're going to live forever.
Yeah, but it's just like sharing a Coke or something. It's just the most innocuous thing. It's not like they've really, traded blood or something to become blood brothers. It's just sharing a Coke, and boom, they're sick. Yeah, we have to eradicate this. It's terrible.
We will. But I want you to tell my audience a little bit more about your foundation and why you are so passionate about it.
The J. Luce Foundation supports arts, education, and orphan care, but we also support any organization that's uplifting of humanity that wants to make the world a better place. And so that includes a lot of health initiatives, such as National Meningitis Association.
Wow.
And just the idea that Lynn Bozoff got involved because she, had an incident with her own child, that I think is these personal stories that just really change the world. And I want to do everything I can to support the National Meningitis Association and its founder, Lynn, in letting the world know how important it is to be vaccinated. And you're certainly helping in that effort as well.
Absolutely, darling. That's why I'm here today, because I believe in that. I want you to tell my audience where we can go to find out more information about your organization. What is the website?
To find out more about the J. Luce Foundation, go to Luce Foundation, LUCE Foundation.org, and you can reach us there. You can also write info@lucefoundation.org.
Let's toast to preventing this horrible disease.
Absolutely.
And we'll be back in a moment with more interviews. Keep watching. Peace, champagne kisses. Don't go away yet. We'll be back in a moment.
It's been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.